The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Detroit Lions and the San Francisco 49ers. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Let's go! Let's go!
Set, 8, read.
Joker!
Recon, 132 fighter. Hey, Charlie.
Here's McSorley on 1st and 10. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. And even 20 yards and a first down on the game's very first play. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already.
Hey, Mike 40! Get that quarterback at all costs!
Get it ready.
Looking to throw on 1st and 10. Here's McSorley. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. There he goes, right side. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. And the defense could not have written a much better script than that first drive, pick six.
The offense never got a chance to really get oiled up there, did they? But the defense, they certainly got in gear. What a big-time play and a great way for them to start.
And now the offense, they've got to turn things around and figure this out because your backs are on the ground real quickly.
Yeah, usually when you're starting the game getting the ball, 0-0 is the only score you're worried about. Now the second time you get it, you're already down a touchdown.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That's fielded in the end zone. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. After the pick six, they go right back to the air. There's the Washington Husky. It's Dante Pettis. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16. Here's McSorley to throw. Looking to complete it to Pettis, and he's got him. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 15 for the Niners there and a first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. McSorley sets to pass. Looking left sideline, incomplete. He was looking that time for Dante Pettis, and it's second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10, it's McSorley. It's caught by Coleman. It's a gain of 9 yards, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Throwing is McSorley. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 13 yards there and a Niner first. McSorley, 1st and 10. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
He's coming. Double up. He's coming.
You draw Corker.
Check.
Buzz.
McSorley once more looks to throw. That is caught by the tight end Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle, his 2nd touchdown on the season as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Extra point from McManus is good, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Let's go. Do it.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready? Ready?
Check 55 to mine. Barkley's defense, Barkley.
And they'll run it here. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. Now that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading the play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
But when you're going up against a talented receiver like that, you just know that they're going to bring more people to him, right? They're going to double cover him every chance they get.
I think that is what we're going to see all game long, an early taste of that double, maybe even sometimes triple coverage we might see.
Yeah, I think what they're counting on, his talent to sometimes beat that double coverage.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Newton. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown. Ah, yes, the old tip drill works to perfection there.
You're bringing back great memories. Used to love that drill. And a lot of times in practice, you work on it, not just one tip, but multiple tips, just in case the ball stays in the air for a while, to have an awareness and the ability to go up and grab it, and then you want to get some blocking support and end up in the opposite end zone.
In that tip drill, what do you yell?
For us, it was Oski. Okay, Oski was an
things
interception.
for different teams.
Different teams have different ways of doing it. I've heard bingo, jackpot. The worst I ever heard, though, was Frankenstein. You don't want it to be a
too many syllables.
Yeah. You want to get it right down and go. Oski is really the preferred word.
Oski. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And fresh off the pick 6, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
It comes back to those defensive backs for the formal deep. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick, and he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
Now McSorley. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Give the sack to Blake Martinez. A few issues here on the offensive line. Apparently, he got sacked 5 times last week. They got to him here in the first quarter.
And I would think that running the ball would be paramount here because it's a different team they're facing, but they watch the film as well. So they'll take many of those same principles and try and apply them in this game to see if they fixed what was wrong with them in the last game.
They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd. They'll look to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 15. He's at the 50, the 40, 20, 10, 5. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. Short throw, pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford
nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a fourth down. On fourth down on now is the lefty Ryan Allen to punt. Pretty entertaining start. 14-all the score on EA Sports. So here's the punter, Ryan Allen, to kick this one away. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Taken in at the 22. A terrific return there. 27 yards all told. And the Lions will take over. And from down in Miami, an update. It's the Rams that have grabbed the early lead. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Newton to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. Third and long, it's Newton. And that's complete to Adams. Call it a 3-yard gain, and it'll be fourth down.
That's certainly playing down and distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
On fourth down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. The speedster Dante Pettis back deep to return. He gets us away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 23 yards, the final tally.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They're going to look to throw. Well, he's going to look end zone here for Pettis. And this is going to be intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December. Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he throws.
They run on first down as they're able to get this forward for about 4. The safety, Keanu Neal, there to make the tackle. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Newton now to throw. He completes it to Tate. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. On first down, this is Adams. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
Brings up second and 11 at the 30.
On second and 11 now. Newton nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Lorenzo Carter in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. And now they're looking for 19 yards here on third down following 2 negative plays. Here's Newton. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
Hey, orbit. Hey, 40's Mike right there. 40's Mike. Get it.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion. And both sides...
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, 49ers. Deebo Samuel, his 6th touchdown of the season, as his guys are able to regain the lead. McManus's point after is good, and the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Gonna give this time to the tailback. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. From the 36, Newton. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a first down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 49-yard line.
From just shy of midfield, Newton eluding the pressure right. He'll try and run it. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
3rd and 2, Newton. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
First down, Detroit.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. It's a give to Adams out of the shotgun, fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. On 2nd and 9, Newton. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. The shotgun snap for Newton. And he'll find Galladay. That's complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 23.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Lions first down.
So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. They'll spot it at the 30, so this is a 40-yard attempt. And his kick is good. So a late 3 there, and that'll help as they head into the break.
Talk about situational football and something they've worked on since the OTAs and mini camps the previous summer. They take care of the ball, get 3 points, knowing they're going to get the ball to start the second half. That's the old 2-for-1 special to finish things off.
An incredibly short kick fielded way up there.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. But what do you think? You get the ball off the turnover near the middle of the field. You take a shot here in the first play?
You know I'm big on that. I love when I have great field position. After a turnover, I feel like I might have a little bit off balance. I prefer to take a shot, but a lot of coaches will tell you, you only do it if you trust the guy who's got the football in his hands. Meaning, if it's not there, he won't force it downfield and maybe turn into an interception. He'll go to the check down, go to a second option, and go ahead and take the play that's in front of him.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission? Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
55, Mike, 55.
Here's Newton. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15. Give him 7 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd and 13. From the gun, here's Newton. Escaping the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or 2 short. Able to pick up a dozen yards there on the scramble, but not enough. 4th down. They are going to go for it. It's Newton. Dancing to his left. And able to catch it, but he's out of bounds. And the throw took him beyond the sideline, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. Well, they've got the slim deficit, decided to go for it, hoping to keep the football score and erase that deficit. But, boy, deep in their own territory like that.
Let's just say that with that call, me and the head coach will agree to disagree. All right, but he knew he wanted to be aggressive there, as you pointed out. So I guarantee you, he told his defensive coordinator, have your guys up and ready. I'm going to go for it here. If we don't get it, just make sure they're ready to go out there and bail us out.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Markel Lee able to take him down. It's a loss of 3. But following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13.
Check Mike 40. Check Mike 40.
They go play action now with McSorley. Trying to lay one up deep. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And no field goal try here from the red zone offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. On 4th down, here's McSorley. And that is going to be incomplete. Mike Zimmer got to be unhappy with how that turned out. And the Lions will take over.
Right here, right here.
Now a handoff looking right. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. Up front, the struggles continue for this offense among the line. What can they do? Change the play calling? What?
I think part of that, yes, changing some of the play calls, some screens, some draws, some misdirection. You want to run any type of a play that will influence these guys and continue to get upfield and find a way to use that against them and slip things in behind them. So some quick passes could work as well.
And from the 15, they're able to work this up to the 20 for a pickup of a handful. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd down.
Check line, check line.
Gun.
Newton. Connects here with the tight end, Blake Jarwin. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a 1st down.
Newton now to throw. He's got his man. This is Tate. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the 3rd. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
Let's put that team on.
Newton throwing again. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
I know I spend a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
From the 50, Newton. This one complete to Lacey.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think...
And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Lorenzo Carter has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. Throwing on 3rd and long. Newton. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
Intercepted. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Ready.
40's mine. 40's a mine. 40's a mine. I know he ain't got it.
They'll run with Coleman on 1st down. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line.
We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
17.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. The Niners on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 8. Here's McSorley to throw. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards.
And the key number on that play, 3. 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, spectacular catch, turns into a first down.
First down saves him from a 3 and out. Coleman now. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
At the Lions' 34-yard line.
Set, ready? 30 base.
40's Mike. Here we go.
Get it.
And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
So 1st and 2nd down went in the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13.
Check 26, check 26.
And this defense rallies, and they stop him short of the first down right near the 24. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing him further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
Alert 3, alert 3. Alert 3. 40's the Mike.
Pilot, 64, weak.
Rapid. Check out, read. No. Off.
Stay driven.
Oh, look at this play call. And nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. He needed a couple, but he didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. And the Lions will take over.
Check 55 for Mike. Strip the ball. Strip that ball.
They'll begin here with Adams. Telvin Smith that time there to make the play.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
From the 29, Newton. Going up top for Miller. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Keanu Neal. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
Coming after you.
Jet bombers. Two jet bombers. Look at me. Door.
From the 22, McSorley. That's complete to his receiver, Pettis. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. McSorley, 1st and 10. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. 2nd down, here's an option right. And no pitch there and no chance either as he's brought down behind the line of scrimmage. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Right back to Coleman here on 1st down. Evades him at the 20. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Here we go. Set. 18 Gator. 6'6", pull it high.
Slam, slam, slam. Kill, kill, kill. Kill, kill.
Shoot.
On 1st down, it's Coleman. He'll have another first down and more. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Tevin Coleman, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Extra point from McManus is good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. On 3rd and 2, Newton. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time.
Shit, shit. Shit.
Great. 20. Hey.
Here we go on 4th. Newton. He's going to let it fly. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. They'll run on 1st down. Coleman stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. It doesn't matter whether you watch high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided. On 2nd down, it's Coleman. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game. So the victory.